Hey, what's going on, my good looking callers? Welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft survival games. Hopefully you all are having a great day today. Oh my god, not a great start by me. Oh wow. Oh wow, all my keys are screwed up. I need to fix those immediately. Okay, let's go here, and what we need to do is that I always have to do that after I hop off of SMP because I have hotkeys on my mouse, and they all get switched around because of SMP being on 1.9. It somehow glitches my hotkeys, and I forgot to change it over because I totally forgot. So yeah, don't worry about that. It's all good now. I can sprint. But yeah, so hopefully you all are having a great day today. We didn't get to go our route here because of that iffy start, but we should be able to pull something off here this game. But I've returned, guys. Our camp is now over. If you guys didn't already know, I had a lack of uploads on my channel for the reason being that I was at school camp, which is why I've sort of nearly lost my voice. I don't know what's happening with it. I was there for 4 days. It was about 3 hours away from where I live, the place that we went to. And every day we were doing so much stuff. We basically were waking up. I have a few stories I want to tell you guys, but I guess I'll only run through a certain ones. I'll have to go across a period of videos because I can't fit them all in one because so much happened. Yeah, basically what the day ran over was there was we would always be waking up at 5:30 in the morning, and we had to be ready at the camp because we were staying in cabins, like this caravan park cabin place. It was probably a 10-minute walk away from where the actual camp was, so we all were staying there, and we all had to be at this campsite area. We had to get from our campsite area to the camp, I'm trying to say, by 6 o'clock, so we all had to get ready. Some people were getting up at about 5, but being me and not a morning person, I was like, the later the better. So I did 5:30, and then I had to quickly get changed and basically get straight out the door and run because they had boot camp going, and if you arrive to the meeting place, the actual camp, after 6 o'clock you would get boot camp, and boot camp at 6 o'clock in the morning is not what you want to be doing because you're always so tired. So I didn't get boot camp, thank God, because that wouldn't have ended well. But basically what happened was we had activities from starting off at 6 o'clock in the morning all the way until about, I don't know, 11:45 at night. It was super crazy. Everyone was so tired because we were getting home, so we were getting back to our cabins really late, and then we were getting up really early, so everyone was super tired. But basically what the camp was for, it was for leadership, and because we're going into the final year of high school and then we have to go off to university and stuff like that, so next year we'll be in the final grade, and they're trying to prep us for grade 12. And basically this camp is a leadership camp where we all get to know each other a lot more and see a different side to everyone, because you'd be quite surprised when you stay with people. We had a cabin full of 6 people. It was friends though, but then during the day they would split, they basically split you up from all your friends, and they purposely do it, and they put you in these things called an ants group. So basically they had was all these different groups named after different ants, so it's just the way they called groups. So we were the fire ants. There was green ants, white ants, all different kinds of ants, different types of ants IRL. So we were the fire ants, and basically they make up all these groups full of people you don't know, or you don't really they're not your friends, so you know who they are but you don't really talk to them, that sort of thing. And basically what they do is they have just activities through the whole day up until 11:30, 11:45, as I said before, with your ants groups, which means you have to basically be forced to get to know these people because you're doing all these teamwork like activities, and you gotta try and win with the team that you have, that sort of thing. So you're basically you're basically forced to get to know these people, and that wasn't a bad thing. At the start, everyone was sort of a bit put off because they've been separated from their friends, but then after the first day, everyone was just like, okay, yeah, like this isn't bad at all. And now, like, as after the camp's been, we're like all so close to each other, like so much more than what we were before. And to be honest, it's sort of really really awesome to see, because you know, at school there are always these just little groups around the school, and this camp is purely to bring everyone together and try and like not like stop those little groups, but to just make it so you can walk up to anyone and have a talk with them, because you know who they are, or you know what they're interested in. And I don't know, like I know that before the camp I could walk up to anyone and have a talk with them, and I know what they were interested in, but now I feel so much more comfortable doing it, and this is a true team. And also, like, on the last day of camp, on the 4th day, we had like paintball, and they said that the way they wanted to run paintball was so people got to know each other, and like because it was on the final day, it was to push the limits of like all the activities that we had done, because we had all done activities that involved winning, and you're like the team was trying to win, that sort of thing, but none of them were actually none of them were based around with pain and that sort of thing. Like, so when pain's involved, it's such like a much higher oh, let me just kill this guy here. Oh, GG. GG! Oh my god. Wow, this is my first game in a ton of, like, a few days, so I'm pretty proud of that kill there. So yeah, like, when pain's added, it's like a much higher pain tolerance, so like everyone is really trying to win, and you know, it can bring the angry side out on people when like they're trying to run from paintballs, and it's just like makes it harder to work as a team, because like everyone's trying to, like, you know, survive themselves. But we were really great. I loved my team. Like, they were all made up of people, as I said before, that I didn't really know that well, and by the end of it, even like after the first day, we were all so much closer than what we were before. And paintball was super fun. I highly recommend it to you guys. It hurts like a little bit, like the first, like when it happens, like within the first seconds, it hurts like a lot, but you know, after that, you know, you get used to it, that sort of thing. And they do hurt after the first one, obviously, but just, you know, you know what to expect, sort of thing. But I'm gonna have a separate video on like paintball for you guys anyway, because I have quite a few stories about that, some funny things that happened. But yeah, so I am back, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Minecraft Survival Games first attempt, which I'm really proud of. I think my PvP and commentary was pretty good, so remember to drop a like for my return, and I will get that paintball story out for you very soon. I have a few photos on my Twitter if you guys want to see some camp photos as well, only if you're interested, of course. But anyways, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye!